Roll balers are being used in ever-increasing numbers for harvesting straw, hay and silage. The roll baler's high output and versatility are convincing arguments for using this type of baler. For livestock farmers in particular, roll balers are of interest not only for straw and hay, but also for processing green crops into silage bales. The introduction of bale wrapping machines has further increased the demand for versatile all-purpose roll balers, which are robust enough to work efficiently under the toughest operating conditions. Velga roll balers with their heavy-duty steel compressing rollers have long proved their suitability for silage making. It's easy to see why experts call these balers the versatile all-rounders. Even when the crop in question has a dry matter content of well under 50%, Velga roll balers function without a hitch. Whereas, under the same conditions, the belts and drive shafts of any belt-type baler have to be cleared of residues after only a few bales, Velga roll balers with compressing rollers produce bale after bale under the toughest operating conditions without any trouble. That's why in Great Britain, where round bale silage has its origins, Velga roll balers are at the forefront when it comes to making silage. The basis for the high stability of roll balers with compressing rollers is the fixed-size baling chamber system developed by Velga. It's the best-selling system in Western Europe, and the reason why becomes apparent when you look into the baling chamber itself. There are no sensitive parts to repair. The sturdy steel rollers can deal with the highest pressure. The compressing rollers are driven by strong, generously dimensioned roller chains. Even the tailgate rollers are driven by heavy 1-inch chains. The strength and stability of Velga roll balers is typified by a full-width axle of the type used on agricultural trailers. Bales made by Velga roll balers with a fixed baling chamber have a rolled high-density outer skin and a firmly folded bale core. Farmers all over the world appreciate the advantages of bales produced by this system. The rolled high-density outer skin is smooth and therefore virtually weatherproof. The trademark of a Velga bale is the star shape formed by the firmly compressed folded layers in the bale core. The folded layers enable hay bales to dry out well and make straw dispersal easier. Experience has now shown that the cores of Velga bales are sufficiently firmly compressed to make top-quality silage. The ultra-high-density outer skin of the bale minimizes crop losses should the plastic film wrapping become slightly damaged. Modern wrapping devices are an absolute must for an efficient roll baler. Every Velga roll baler with compressing rollers has a fully automatic twine wrapping device as standard equipment. The Velga twine wrapping unit has an outstanding, uncomplicated design. Before baling begins, it's only necessary to preset bale density and twine spacing. When the preset density is attained, twine wrapping is engaged automatically or manually. At the same time, an acoustic signal tells the driver to stop. Up to this point, the driver has only had to concentrate on picking up the windrows. Velga roll balers can also be equipped with a net wrapping device, which can also dispense plastic film. A special feature of the Velga design is the separate operation area of the twine and net wrapping units. Both twine and net can be threaded up or inserted before baling commences. Later, the driver can decide from the tractor with which material the bales are to be wrapped. An interesting alternative is the combination of net and twine wrapping. Using the net-twine combination, instead of net alone, it's possible to achieve wrapping material savings of 30%. In order to provide the best possible solution to various requirements and operational conditions all over the world, Velga offers 4 roll balers with compressing rollers, which are built on a unit construction principle. The RP12, RP15 series. Economical roll balers with standard equipment. And the RP12S, RP15S series, high-performance balers for farmers and contractors with high technical expectations. The S series have additional refinements, which make operation even more convenient and which increase the efficiency of the balers. For example, the RP12S and RP15S incorporate an automatic cam-type cutout safety clutch in the PTO shaft as standard equipment, safeguarding the baler drive against overloading. Should overloading occur, the driver simply has to reduce the PTO revolutions to restart without leaving the tractor seat. The wide swaths left by larger combine harvesters often create problems for roll balers with standard width pickups. Spider wheels mounted on the ends of the pickup can't be seen as a permanent solution for such operating conditions. For the S series, Velga now offers a new design extra wide pickup, in fact 2 meters wide. 2 augers and a rotating feed drum behind the pickup guarantee a continuous flow of material into the baling chamber. Uneven, wind-swept swaths can now be picked up cleanly. Whoever feels that the fully automatic single wrapping unit is too slow can now order the RP12S, RP15S with the high-speed double twine wrapping unit, the Velgamatic. This solves the problem of 2 twine ends not being picked up simultaneously, a frequent fault of competitive double wrapping units. Picking up the twines when tying begins is no longer left to chance. 2 pairs of rollers guide both twine ends synchronously into the baling chamber. The simultaneous pickup of both ends of twine by the rotating bale ensures even bale wrapping. A further outstanding feature of the Velgamatic is the location of the final twine ends. Before the end of the wrapping cycle, the twine end on the right is bound crosswise over the other twine end, which is now firmly secured. Bales wrapped with a Velgamatic are firmly secured with twine over their entire width and keep their shape even when stored outside on the field. Only one loose twine end in the center of the bale means greater security for transport and storage. Velga roll balers with compressing rollers, solid all-rounders, the high-tech machines for farmers and contractors.